how to minimize risk in real estate. So there are 6 steps to minimize risk in real estate. So when you are investing in real estate, if you follow these 6 steps, certainly you will be able to minimize the risk with these 6 steps. So stay till the end of the video and follow these 6 steps when you're going to invest in real estate. The first step is conduct thorough market research. What does it mean? You need to know the local market conditions, like what is the potential of local market, what is the demand, and also you need to analyze the property values. So this is the first step. Understand the market, like local real estate trends and economic conditions and demographic factors. Like demographic means like population, employment, developments, infrastructure, and uh, any new project is coming up in that area. uh, and So after you analyze the market, local market conditions, you also need to look at the past. How was the past in that particular area? What was the difference in the prices? And you can project the future uh, based on the past. If the property prices are changing from the past, then you can estimate the prices may change in the future. So this is a one step when it comes to real estate investing. You can minimize risk through a market research. The second step is perform a due diligence. Like before investing, you need to approach professionals or hire an attorney, so that you can check the property condition and any estimated repairs or any issues that are there in the property. uh, if there are any issues, you can find out issues, you can solve that. Otherwise you can look for other property options. So that is a due diligence. So due diligence is a very very important, in which you'll be able to evaluate the financial aspects, like what was the past rental income, or what were the past prices, or with respect to open plots, you can see the past trend. And if you when it comes to rental properties, you need to also look at the past rental income. And expenses, you can expect what are the expenses that were there for this property, like any repairs happened in the past. And also you can estimate any finances that are required in the future. So this is a second step, so that you can overcome these legal issues. So once that is done, you can, there is a other step which can minimize risk. So that step is third step: diversify your portfolio. Instead of investing in one property, invest in multiple properties and multiple locations. People generally invest in one particular property and they dump all the money that they have into one property. Instead of putting that whole amount in one particular place, they can split the amount and invest in different properties or different locations, so that the risks are minimized. That is the third step. And also secure fourth step. Look at the financial part. So what are the like is it worth purchasing the property, or is it are you going for mortgage, or are you getting it for lower interest, or are you going for higher interest? which are out of your control, out of your budget. So you need to look at those aspects of financing. So if you are not able to handle the property, that is going out of your control. So uh, to control the property, to have 100% control over the property, you need to have financing in place. Like, you are you going for bank loans, or are you funding with your own capital, or do you have enough emergency fund in any emergency situations comes up. So this is a very important step. So have an emergency fund so that you cannot disturb this property in the future. So that is fourth step. So secure financing wisely, and also take care of the financial part, whether you are going for a bank loan or in the future also, so that you can have 100% control on the property. Otherwise, what will happen is uh, banks will take over the property, and they will be uh, controlling the property. So that to minimize that, you need to have a financial part in place, and implement risk management strategies. Like, you can go for insurance. Some companies offer insurance. And if you have rental property, you can screen the renters based on their demographics. Like, any professional that you are having in your property. If you go with mass people, that then you will have trouble for repair. Sometimes, if the tenant is not good, if he is not professional, if he is not managing the property, then you will have to manage the property instead of the tenant managing. Because any repairs comes up, if they are not maintaining well, if they are not cleaning well, then the property becomes dirty. And in that case, if you have multiple properties, you can hire some property management company, or you can hire an employee so that you can look after all the properties. If you have few properties, then you can look after all those properties by visiting frequently, regularly. And that this will help you minimize your repair costs, or any future emergencies, like, any unexpected issues arise, then this insurance will be your back, and you can claim those insurance. So that this step can help you in that. So if you have fewer properties, like if you have open plots, or if any company is giving maintenance free service, then there is no issue. But when it comes to rental properties, there is a chance that there is a risk involved, that property requires insurance. So have backup plans to protect the property through insurance. And so this is all about implement risk minimizing strategies. So how do you minimize the risk? Through insurance, and through proper property management. Is it through employment, or through companies? And having a right tenant in your property. If you do not have right tenant in your property, they will give you trouble. And you will have to bear uh, expenses in the future. If you have professional tenants, then you can minimize those costs. So that is one aspect that we can also think. And the sixth step is very very important. Need to understand the market, and you need to get updated. So what is happening in that particular area, and what is the happening in that market. and the rental scope, any demand or vacancies happening, and according to that you can adjust your strategies. Maybe sometimes you need to give advertisement for rentals. Sometimes you can put a board in front of the house, and directly the tenants approach you. Sometimes if there is a higher vacancy rates, then you will have to go for online ads or ask for referrals, so that the tenants can reach you. uh, so need to be aware about the local market conditions, and continuously explore the markets. What is happening? Is there any rental adjustment, like uh, are they are there any changes in the rents? Every year generally the rents keeps increasing, so are you adjusting or adapting to the prices in the market? And you need to explore the nearby areas, because you cannot mm, keep prices higher. You cannot lower your prices. So when you lower your prices, people think there is some issue. There might be some issue, there may be some water problem, there may be some other issues may come up, or there may be no security, no proper water supply, no proper water supply, or municipal water, or some issues like smell, outside issues like internal issues are like water, parking. These are all the issues, and electricity, and neighbor issue, and objections from neighbors, or external issues like there is a pollution, there is a sound pollution, and there are mass people beside the property. So these are all the things you need to look. So overall your neighbors, overall living in that particular area, just need to have a glance, just screen the area. So if you are new to that location, then you have to do a lot of research or due diligence before entering into that area. So these are all the risk minimizing strategies. Once you own the property, and it is again a task for you to sell that property. If the property itself having any one of these issues, then you will not be able to sell the property. Unknowingly you might have entered or owned that property, but later you will have trouble owning the property. So these are all the risk minimizing strategies that anyone can follow or implement. And thank you so much for your time. I think you are if you are serious, then you have been watching this. If you're not serious, you will not watch till the end. And if you are coming for the first time, please subscribe to this channel, and hit a bell button, so that you will not miss important information in the future. So thank you so much, and stay tuned. See you in the next video. Bye bye.